Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm going to make one of the videos that I've seen a lot of recently. It's probably because it's a new year, but recapping what my YouTube channel made in the last year, which if you would have said, 3 years ago that I was going to be making revenue off of social media or YouTube especially, I'd be like, you're crazy. But it happened thanks to a couple of videos kind of blowing up, which, getting monetized on YouTube, kind of a whole nother video. But I think right now it's like you have to have 4,000 watch hours and you have to have 1,000 subscribers. So I was making YouTube videos for probably a year and a half or so before I hit that, but I was super all over the place. I wasn't really consistent, and so it took me quite a while to get there. So today I'm going to show you how much I actually made in 2021, or actually the lifetime of the channel, because I think that I was monetized probably summer of 2021. So, I've only been monetized for maybe 6, 7, 8 months, something like that. Not really sure. But we're going to jump into my actual YouTube channel here. So let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, so this is the back end of my YouTube channel. And I'm no expert when it comes to YouTube, but a little explanation of what my channel is about. It's mainly about real estate investing, business, just kind of tracking my progress so that I can look back in the future. And I also can, build an audience of kind of like-minded thinkers who I can network with in the future. That being said, my best videos in this year that got the most views and where I made the most money had nothing to do with real estate or investing. So I don't know if you guys say niche or niche. I say niche. If you want to get really good in YouTube, you got to find a niche and get that audience in there. And then you're going to have like a sticky audience who watches your videos all the time. They're going to have good retention. I'm kind of all over the place, but I don't really care because I'm not here really to make money. It's just kind of fun for me. So like my buddy, Rolling Operations, he was monetized within, 6 months or something like that, because he had a really niche channel where he was focused in. He had a lot of people interested in that topic, and he built an audience very quickly. So go check his channel out if you haven't. So let's go ahead and jump into my analytics, which is this tab right here. And we're on the last 28 days. And I had a couple of his videos of his dumpster business really blow up, and they've kind of come back down now. And so hopefully I think this is a pretty realistic view of what my channel will look like, in the future, before another video hopefully blows up. You can see I've had 13,200 views. I've had 1,100 watch hours, 66 more subscribers in the last 28 days. And then I have had an estimated revenue of $134, which has come down quite a bit after his video, really kind of fell off of its high. So I want to show you guys a few things. Down here, this says your top videos in this period. And you're going to see, again, not real estate, not real estate, not real estate, not real estate. It's the roll-off dumpster business, and he's got a store. We made a video about a storage container. So it really has nothing to do with what my channel is really about, but that's fine. So again, if you guys are trying to be very successful in YouTube, find a very popular niche or niche and kind of stick to that and build an audience around that. But let's just go ahead and jump into the revenue, which is what everyone wants to see anyways. It looks like I'm consistently making $4 on the low end to, $7 on the high end. There's a $3. That's every day. So, hey, that pays for, a latte, if I was actually going to pay for it. So that's not too bad. But let's look at when my videos were actually popping off. So let's just look at the last 90 days first. And again, so you see, $2, $5, and then we're going to go back to when the video was doing really well. We had a $20 day, $27 day, $30 day. Let's back up even farther. Let's just do the last year. So this is going to show you my full revenue right here. Is $4,368.66 is what my channel has made over the more or less lifetime, because I've only been monetized since about May of 2021. So at the highest point, I was making, 36 bucks a day, 40, 47, and the highest day I was making looks like $52.32 on that day. $54.89 on that day, on the biggest day. So, I mean, that's pretty cool to look at. Should you get into YouTube as a business? I would say if it's like if it's how you're going to put food on the table, especially initially, probably not. You should probably have something else you're making money on, because it takes a lot of time to get monetized. However, I know guys who are making, buku bucks off of YouTube and social media. So sure, it can be a great business. It just takes a long time if you aren't, super honed in and focused on, one niche. And if it's not something that's popular, it's going to be kind of hard to gain traction. Excuse me. So guys, that's, this is actually kind of interesting. I've got 509,000 views in the last 365 days. And, yeah, there's a lot more analytics, you can look at. You can look at who your audience is. You can see what other channels your audience watches. So you can see that my channel watches Rolling Operations, which is my buddy Clayton. You've got Stanley the Dirt Monkey. I've never watched him. And then you got some like dumpster rental guys. And then you can see when people are watching your videos. So mine looks like kind of watching at like 6 p.m. Mainly. You can see geography. 89% of my viewers are from the United States. I've got this is very interesting. So watch time from subscribers. 95% of my watch time is not from subscribers, which is really low. And then the engagement tab, this would also be very interesting if you want to dive into some of these analytics. YouTube wants to see that people are watching your video all the way through. And so that's what I'm looking for, is what my average retention. Oh, there it is. Average view duration is 5 minutes, which is pretty good. I'd say it's pretty average. It's not poor. If you're like a lot below 5 minutes, then it's probably not great. But then again, it's going to depend on, the length of your overall video. So if you're making a 10-minute long video, if they're sticking around half the video, that's pretty good. If it's 10 minutes and they're only sticking around till, 2 minutes, that's not good. But YouTube is definitely a fun little hobby of mine, and we'll see what 2022 brings. I would love to have a video editor help me put this stuff out. And so, maybe I'll start ramping up the content. We'll see if I can maybe double the channel next year, something like that. We'll see. But hopefully, if you guys were thinking about getting into YouTube, this, helped you see, is it something you want to get into or not? But for me, it's just kind of a fun hobby. So anyways, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Appreciate you guys watching the video. If you don't, subscribe, or if you're not already, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, we'll see you later.